Hey future real estate rock stars, welcome back to Just Call Maggie, your go-to channel for real estate exam success. I'm Maggie Relloso, and today we're diving into one of the most important and one of the most missed concepts you'll see on your real estate exam: appraisals. Whether you're just starting your prep or you're in full cram mode, this video is going to break down everything you need to know about appraisals, from what situations require an appraisal by a licensed or certified appraiser to the general steps in the appraisal process. So grab your notes and let's get started. First up, what's an appraisal? An appraisal is an estimate of a property's market value done by a licensed or certified appraiser. It's all about figuring out what a property is worth in today's market. Appraisals are key for buyers, sellers, lenders, basically anyone involved in a real estate transaction. They're especially important when a lender needs to determine the loan-to-value ratio for a mortgage. Knowing this process can help you shine on your exam and in your career. But why are appraisals so important? An appraisal is an unbiased estimate of a property's value. It's usually conducted by a licensed or certified appraiser to determine the fair market value of a home. Why does this matter? Well, lenders use appraisals to make sure they're not loaning more money than a property is worth. Without accurate appraisals, the entire real estate market could fall apart. Now, let's talk about situations where an appraisal is required. Anytime there's a federally related transaction, like when a buyer is using a loan to purchase a property, a licensed or certified appraiser must step in. That's non-negotiable. And here's where some confusion comes in for real estate professionals. As a real estate agent, you cannot provide an appraisal. Giving an estimate of value? Sure. That's called a comparative market analysis, or a CMA. But if you start calling it an appraisal, you're stepping into unauthorized territory, and trust me, that is not a line you want to cross. So remember, a CMA is not an appraisal. Let's review when you need a licensed or certified appraiser. Here are some key situations: when a bank is approving a mortgage, during estate settlements or divorces, for tax appeals, and when federally regulated transactions are above $400,000. So how do appraisers actually come up with a value? There are 6 general steps in the appraisal process. Number 1, define the problem. What's the purpose of the appraisal? First, the appraiser identifies the purpose of the appraisal. Is it for a sale, a refinance, maybe a divorce settlement? Knowing the goal sets the entire process in motion. Number 2, gather data. This includes specific property details and market trends. Things like recent sales in the area, zoning laws, and neighborhood trends are looked at. Number 3, analyze the data. Appraisers use approaches like sales comparison approach, cost approach, or income approach. This is where the magic happens. Appraisers apply approaches like the sales comparison approach, where they look at recent sales of similar properties, the cost approach, which considers what it would cost to rebuild the property, and the income approach, which is used for rental properties. Number 4, they apply the approaches. Each method helps them cross-check the value. Each of these methods is used to cross-check and fine-tune the property's value. Step 5, reconcile the data. This step involves narrowing down to a final value estimate. This is where appraisers narrow down all their findings to come up with the best possible value estimate. Think of it as solving a puzzle where the pieces come together here. They reconcile all that information into a final value estimate. And step 6, they create the report. They'll compile all their findings into a formal appraisal report. This is the formal document that includes all the appraiser's findings, their methods, and the final value. It's what lenders, buyers, and sellers rely on. These steps ensure accuracy and fairness in valuing property. Not only is this essential for the exam, but it's also knowledge you'll use throughout your career. Remember, appraisers are like detectives. They piece together every clue to uncover the property's true value. If you want to make sure you're 100% ready to ace the appraisal questions on your exam, you have to check out my ebook bundle, The Power Trio. It's packed with everything you need to know about real estate math, vocabulary, and more. Plus, it's designed to help you study smarter, not harder. The link is in the description box below, so grab your copy today and take the stress out of studying. All right, future real estate rock stars, it's time to put your knowledge to the test with a quick mini quiz. Don't worry, this is just for fun and it'll help solidify what you've learned about appraisals. So grab a pen and paper or just shout out your answers. There's no judgments here. Number 1. Which of the following valuation reports must be prepared by a licensed or certified appraiser? Is it A, broker's price opinion, B, a comparative market analysis, C, a reconciliation report for an FHA insured loan, or D, a valuation analysis for a non-residential property under $250,000? And the answer is C, a reconciliation report for an FHA insured loan. Federally related transactions, such as those involving FHA loans, require an appraisal conducted by a licensed or certified appraiser. This ensures that the property value is determined accurately and meets the regulatory standards set by lending institutions and government agencies. Number 2, who is authorized to provide a supportable opinion of market value for use in obtaining a federally related loan to finance a real estate transaction? Is it A, a licensed real estate broker, B, any real estate licensee in each state in which they are licensed, C, a certified public accountant, or D, a certified appraiser? And the answer is D, a certified appraiser. Only a certified appraiser is authorized to provide a supportable and defensible opinion of market value for federally related transactions. Transactions such as loans backed by federal entities like FHA or VA require formal appraisals to ensure compliance with regulatory standards. While brokers and other real estate professionals can offer market value estimates like CMAs, these are not considered formal appraisals. And number 3, an appraisal conducted by a certified appraiser is mandatory: A, before real property can be transferred from one owner to another, B, when the buyer is using an FHA loan to purchase, C, when heirs receive property, or D, before any property settlement in a divorce. And the answer is B, when the buyer is using an FHA loan to purchase. Remember, a certified appraiser is required for federally related transactions, such as when a buyer uses an FHA loan to purchase a property. This ensures an accurate determination of the property's fair market value. Okay, so how'd you do? I'm sure you did awesome. Whether you nailed every question or learned something new here today, you are one step closer to exam success. Remember, practice makes perfect, and quizzes like this are a fantastic way to lock in what you've learned. If this helped clear up some confusion, do me a favor Hit that like button, leave a comment below with your biggest takeaway or which part of appraisals you find the trickiest, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another real estate exam tip. And before you go, don't forget to grab your copy of the Power Trio ebook bundle. It's packed with everything you need to crush the math, vocabulary, and appraisal concepts on your exam. The link's in the description box below. For more on appraisals, when to use which method, and more practice questions, check out the video on the screen and dive into the 3 approaches to value. Understanding the 3 approaches to value is a game changer for both your exam and your real estate career. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy studying.